Howdy, 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 everybody. Teresa here with Brad and the critters. It is March 24th, 2022. It is Wednesday?
Thursday.
Is it Thursday already?
Uh-huh.
Thursday. Afternoon at 3:48 p.m. And please forgive me, I am in an extreme amount of pain right now. I don't know if it's gout or what, but it is my whole entire foot. Well, not the middle of the foot, but my toes. And it is my heel, and now it's moved on up into my ankle. And I am in so much pain. It's just unreal. And I can take some pain. And, it's like I had all my teeth extracted for dentures and with just Novocaine. I'm not, I gave birth to my children with nothing. No epidural, no anything. I do my own piercings. But this, if I thought they could help me at the ER, I would go in there. If they thought they could give me a shot into the foot or something to help dissipate this, oh my Lord. Hang on a minute.
You okay, sweetie?
Just, yeah. When the pain gets really bad, because, we don't want to... I've already taken... Brad made me take some painkillers that are my prescription. That's not, something like... But I don't want to take any more because I don't want to be out. And so sometimes, in order to avoid having to take more meds, I will do what's called, like a focus, where you're focusing and you're just concentrating on your breathing. And a lot of times that'll help you get you through the waves of pain. I'm probably going to go in the bedroom. I'm probably going to put on my headphones, I think. And I'm probably going to at least sit and sketch out some of the paintings I want to do. Get my leg elevated and just concentrate on that. I know it's going to get better. I just know it. Brad's going to make some more tea. And I'm going to push the fluids. I already have other stuff that I'm taking. Like leave and all that. I'll be okay. I can't hide that from you guys because I'm not my normal bubbly self, but I will be alright. Brad was gonna go look at some cars, but it's raining and storming today. He's not feeling real hot. He's got kind of like a cold. So I could tell he didn't feel good this morning when he came in to talk to me, and I'm like, why don't you just wait? Because, I don't think we're near ready to be able to buy anything. You never know, but, we're not looking for anything expensive. We're looking for just an inexpensive, cheap, used car or van or something, because we really need two vehicles, because, I would like to be more active and stuff, and he would like to be more active. We want to keep the Jeep, though, because otherwise we won't be able to haul my wheelchair or the rollator. We won't be able to take the big dogs, with us. Brad would never be able to haul wood or anything like that. So, that's what we're on that. Next week sometime they're supposed to give Brad a call Monday or something and set up when they're going to come and do the repairs on the trailer. I don't know if it can be done all in one day, and my worry is, Brad, is how is all this stuff in this kitchen going to get moved?
I know.
I mean, where would we put it all?
Yeah. Well.
So I will let you figure that out with them.
Yeah.
I'm just the dog babysitter.
Are you okay, sweetie?
It will be. It's like the pain is moving up the shin.
That's not good.
No, but there's no sign of infection or anything. I took more water pills last night. I'm just being a miserable person. Let me have my miserable day. The weather gets to be miserable, so do I. I don't know what it is, guys. It's extremely painful, and it feels like the bottom of my foot's on fire now. Have you ever had that with it?
Yep.
Okay, because, yeah, the middle part of my foot feels like it's on fire.
Yeah.
So, it's really very... I'll get through it, though. All of you guys that have gout, you know what it's like. I don't know why I got gout or anything, because like I said, a lot of times they say it's because you're eating an excess of red meats, or you're eating an excess of seafood and stuff, and I'm not. We eat mainly chicken. And I haven't been eating like a ton of mushrooms. I know radishes are another one. I can't remember what else, but I haven't been eating any of the trigger foods. But I think you can just get the gouty arthritis. I have a lot of arthritis. I know a lot of you guys do too. I'm 57. I'll be 58 this summer. But I have a lot of arthritis. I had arthritis even starting in high school in my hands and stuff. So I'll be okay. I think I'm just having... I don't know if I'm having a fibro flare with it, because like my knees and stuff are really hurting, and that's just the weather.
Yeah.
And so I just need to concentrate on something else. That's when I do my best. Is I can concentrate on something else, then it makes it not... you're not focusing on the pain.
Yeah.
Whether it's dental pain or back pain. Well, I can't speak for severe back pain, because that's not me. But whatever pain you have, if you can think on something else, it does help. Put in a funny movie or whatever. Oh, sorry, little girl. Sorry, little Miss Jelbell. She's sticking real close to her mom today.
Yeah.
She was so cute with Brad this morning. She was all cuddled up with him. She was having her time with her dad, being all cuddled and everything. Yeah, she's quite a love bug.
Yes, she is.
I've been working on a hat, so it's just this one, and it's just the color. I love it when the color gradually changes, and that's all one. So, and then this is just some different scraps yarn. So it's just kind of what I call the scrappy hat. So, if I went up a size in the loom, I will do 5 or 6, usually 6 hats on a same size loom, and then I'll go up to a loom. And the nice thing I like about that is if I'm working, like, say, in a lot of baby and children's sizes, when I go to donate, there's more of those. Or if you're working more in adult sizes, there's more of those. Now, the adult sizes take longer for me to do, of course, as I know they do all of you guys. So, Leanne's feeling much better. So, I want to thank everybody that was praying for her and wishing her get well vibes and stuff, because she's feeling a lot better. We don't really have any weekend plans. We had wanted to possibly go to the Tar River flea market, but there's no way I can go. If you want to go ahead and go, you could, hon. There's no way I could go.
I know.
And even in a wheelchair, I'd be afraid somebody would bump that foot. And
Yeah.
just, and I don't think you're quite ready to be pushing me in a wheelchair yet. Because you would have to stop and sit on my lap. So, but we'll get there. Whenever you want to go do a bunch of stuff is when you'll get where you can't go do a bunch of stuff. So, yes, I know my hair is just... Let's do the hair. Need to wash it. I took a shower last night, but I did not wash my hair. I'll wash it next time I shower here.
I'm so sorry, sweetie.
I'm okay. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's just, I will be okay. I just need to... I thought last night was super bad. I'm having to use a cane, definitely. but I'll be all right. What else? Let's talk about something else. I don't want to talk about that anymore.
I'm getting ready to drop plans. I wanted to make you an ottoman type thing, and what I'm planning on doing is making a
Are you
box.
gonna have me pad the top of it?
Yeah, please.
Have some velvet.
Okay, yeah, that'd be cool. But yeah, what I want to do is I want to make a box with a hinged lid, and that way you
Kind of
can,
like a cedar chest almost, but not
Yeah.
cedar.
yeah, not
Yeah,
that,
I
and
wish
not,
I would not have given that away, but
Yeah.
I didn't have room.
Yeah, and some probably about a fourth that size.
Okay,
I'm gonna make it a little taller than the footstool I made,
right.
and maybe a titch wider, but
Well, I thought we were getting that ottoman for you to use, not for you to put all your stuff on
I
it.
do use it.
There's a corner, a bare corner. All the rest of it, you have all this stuff on it.
But normally the only stuff I have is this stuff right here. But I do use it, sweetie, and I do really appreciate it.
Okay, well, I'm just saying, I would love to see you be able to use it more.
Yeah.
Of course, you'd have to move this cat litter that came in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't move that back there.
No,
Okay,
I'll get it.
okay. It's nice that he's getting stronger and stuff, because a lot of this stuff I've been doing, and now it's like I really can't do it. So it worked out well. The arm is really. I think I'm almost having like gouty arthritis and then a major fibro flare, because this arm has been particularly. I mean, it's bad, but this is all the further I can get it up now.
Yeah.
So, it is what it is. So, I'm trying to think of what else to say. Let's talk about some positive things. Brad's getting more of the house unpacked and stuff. Were you gonna do the front room and stuff? Do the duster thing over there.
Okay.
I want to go through sometime in the next couple of days. I know I've mentioned this before. Is I have a lot of diamond paintings I did that I like them, but it's not particularly would go in my house. So I'm going to probably maybe do some giveaways, and the only thing you would have to do on the giveaway is pay for the shipping, because I can't afford to pay for the shipping to ship this stuff to you guys. So bear that in mind, and I can give you an estimated weight. You can even post it in. You can even go into the USPS calculator and calculate it, and then add $1, because it does cost me packing and tape and all of that. So do add $1 and fuel and stuff to get to the post office. So I don't think that's too much to ask for, is $1 for all the packing, for the envelopes and for the tape and.
Sorry.
Hello.
I know it just started.
Okay, you're gonna copyright me. Please turn it down all the way.
Okay.
Okay,
I got
thank
it.
you. You're
I'm
gonna
sorry.
get me copy.
I know. I'm sorry.
You're gonna get me a strike, okay?
Okay. I'm sorry. It's off.
Okay. Well, no, you don't have to do that, but just I can't have. They're
Yeah.
very, very strict on that now.
Yeah.
Watered my plants yesterday. They're doing great. That's another positive thing. But yeah, back to the diamond painting. So I am going to go through those the next couple of days. As soon as I can move around a little bit better, maybe even next week. And then I will give dimensions, and or if you're wanting it when I do a giveaway, then you can, I'm trying to think of the best way to do this, because I don't want to give I have some things that all go together, so I guess maybe I would offer those all in one giveaway, and then, so that way, and even if you're in another country, if you want to pay, the shipping, okay, but, yeah, so I'm going to start doing that, because I hate to have them not be used. I need to have you start doing something like the one I did of us. We really need to redo the top of it, the Mod Podge and stuff.
Okay.
So
Is that better than than a polyurethane?
yeah, could you grab those and I would show some of them?
Mm-hmm.
Do you mind?
Mm-hmm.
I would, but I can't.
Yeah, I understand. Come on, Nix, look out.
I just kind of go through them since I don't really have that much to talk to you guys about, and I don't want to sit here and keep whining about my messed up leg and stuff. This stuff works pretty good, by the way. Leanne got us each a can of this, and this is the eucalyptus mint,
Look out, Charlie.
and it does really help. So, if you guys find yourself kind of short of breath or something, I think she got it here on Amazon. Yeah. After a while, you think, okay, I do so much business with them, we're running the same, basically. I cleaned this off, so we just put it here.
Okay.
And then I'm going to just put this out here that if you guys want to donate, like to PayPal for some of the diamond paintings, say you won the giveaway but you'd like to make a donation because we're trying to save for a car, that would be very welcome. If you're bending that one over here. Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
Charlie! Okay.
Sorry.
Where's the big one of us?
Oh, I didn't think you wanted that.
I was going to show it.
Oh, okay. Knock it off.
Okay, so like this one, I'm not sure. This one I think they may keep it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think that'll go in your bathroom very well.
It will. Ooh, Charlie.
I guess he wants it.
I do.
So, see, and we have got to get this straightened out, babe. This is not good for it at all.
Yeah.
We got to re-Mod Podge this, so don't get too alarmed. But this big one I did of us. So, we need to be able to lay that out flat. Because this will ruin it. There we go. And, let's see, let me go through a few of these. Show you. Some of them I just am not going to want. This one, and this one would go together. The first one is this. Family, a little bit crazy, a little bit loud, a whole lot of love. So this one would go with another one, which is bless the food before us, the family beside us, and the love between us. So that would go, those two would go together when I give those away. Those are two that I don't want. I love them. I love what they are, but being in our circumstance, I don't want to, be constantly reminded. Here's this one that we're going to go ahead and keep. I'm going to go ahead and keep this one because I love sunflowers. I always have. So that one I will keep. This one I probably will keep. I probably will put this one in my bathroom. This one, huh?
Oh, yeah, that'll go.
Here you go. This one, I love it, but I'm not sure if I'm going to keep it or not. I'm probably not going to, even though I really do like it. So that one I will be giving away. I figure I might as well give away things that I've done. I've got some other ones that I'm going to do that I like doing them, but they don't really match what we've got. And you only have so much wall space. I ordered, the big one of us, and I have his grandmother done, and then I have one of his mom to do, one of our Misty and Bitsy. I have one of my dog Misty, so I had those ordered. They're pretty big. I have a huge Oriental one that I need to do for in this front room. This one, I love it. I don't know if you wanted it or not, babe.
No, I've got enough drawings and paintings.
See, and I love this one too, but I probably will be giving this one away. So that would be a nice one for somebody to have. This one too, it's just a mandala. I did this one while I was in the hospital, and it's got a lot of the bigger gemstones, so it's very pretty. So I probably will be giving that one away. You know, I think I'm gonna have to think about how to do this. So, you and maybe Leanne, you can help me think of this, and Carol too. Anybody else? Because I know there may be some of you guys that want maybe multiples of these. You know, and maybe you want to donate. So maybe I should make a listing or something. Maybe I should make a list on YouTube here, and you guys can put which ones you'd like. You have to pay shipping on all of them, and then whatever you want to donate to our PayPal. You know, and I don't think that's too much. I don't think that's asking for too much. I really don't. This one I absolutely love. This one, I really do. I love this one, but I just don't really have room for it. It's got a lot. I put a lot of extra gems in the, iridescent and gems in here, so you can't really, I guess, see it. Well, you can when I do that. So I put them in the trees. So in this hanging down. So that one was a lot of fun to do. Let's see. This one I probably will go ahead and keep because it's a female wearing this great big headdress. And I think that might look nice in my bedroom. But I'm not sure. I may give it away too. I don't know. I don't know. The problem is you only have so much room. I think I'm going to go ahead and give it away. You know? I really do love it, but, you know, and like I said, we haven't even scratched the surface of what I have done already. This one I absolutely love. And if you guys are kind of into the horror or the darker things, this is like a castle or a big house, mansion in a storm. So, yeah. So I'll be giving that one away. This one I'm going to keep because I love all things horror. So this is a skeleton man. Oh, scary.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, here you go, hon.
Thank you.
This one also I will keep because it's a skull screaming. So I love that. This one is trick-or-treaters. I'm not sure. I think I will keep that one because I do like it. Okay, here's a couple more of the family type things that, let me see if I'm keeping any of these or not. That one I will keep. Yeah, I probably might keep that one. I don't know. I might. That one I like too. But again, we only have so much space. This one I really love. It says, those we love don't go away. They walk beside us every day. So, and that's really nice. So I don't know. That one might be nice next to Grandma's stuff. What do you think?
Can I see it? Yeah, that would be cool next to Grandma.
We'll hold it out because we're not sure. So I'll hold it over there. Because someone we love is in heaven. There's something, I can't remember. There's a little bit of heaven in our home. So it's this way. I probably will give this one away. Don't you think? And this home is built on love and shenanigans. I don't know if we're going to keep that one or not. I probably won't.
One of the things I look at, though, is the more of the diamond paintings that we keep, it's the less of Teresa's paintings.
Yeah, that's true. And so this one, these three would probably go together. It's the one that is about someone in heaven, and then it would go with this home is built on love and shenanigans, and then also this one, uh, a house is made of walls and beams. A home is made of love and dreams. This one. You want to keep this one or not?
No.
Yeah, so we're going to give all those three away together. This one is not for sale. This one is, of course, of
Oh yeah.
a great big, and I do put it out at Halloween. So, you go ahead and, let's see, this one, and this one we're going to go ahead and keep.
Okay.
This one is just it was not a full, it's a partial, and it's like this, so I probably will give that one away as well. Oh my goodness. Really like this one, but again, we only have, doesn't that go with your shower curtain really well though?
I don't know, I have to look at my shower curtain again.
I think it does. I think it does. So I'm going to go ahead and keep that one. I know this one goes with your shower curtain.
Okay.
The colors and stuff.
Okay.
Also, I had thought about this one too.
I'd rather have this one.
No, for your bathroom.
I know, I'd rather have this one.
You could have more than one.
Oh, don't I have two for my bathroom?
Yeah. So
Okay.
you don't want this one?
No.
Okay. Well, we're probably going to give this one away then too. I think.
It's hard to make a decision.
Actually, I'm going to keep this one, honey. And I'm
Okay.
going to give this one away. This one here.
Okay.
I'm going to give this one away. So, remember that. I'm going to work on making a list and stuff over the next week or so. This one you didn't have to have. Okay, I'm going to be giving this one away too. So all you cat lovers out there, like I said, I like doing these, but like this one I really like, honey.
Mm-hmm.
But I just don't. I only have so much wall space. So this one, I'm also going to be giving away, doing a giveaway. This one I'm not. This one is Brad's. I did this for him. He loves dragons. So
Oh, yeah.
that one is his. The next one is not for sale either, because also dragons. This great big red dragon.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I forgot about these.
Yeah, we'll have to be doing a lot of Mod Podge here.
Yeah.
This one I'm going to keep because it's actually, when you look at it, it's actually a skull in amongst the trees.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the moon and stuff. That's all goes with my horror stuff. This one, I'm going to go ahead and give away. I will get it straightened out so it lays flat. Most of this stuff I'm going to have to do another coat of Mod Podge and stuff on. This is a really nice one for, everyday use in your kitchen, wherever. It's great big fall with candles stuff. See, hun?
Oh, yeah. That's pretty.
So, that'll be giving away also. So, there's one, let's see, 2, 3, 4, 5, then a set of 3, that makes 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and then another set of 2. So that'll be 13 of them a giveaway. I probably will show them all at one time. I probably will have them labeled 1 through 13, and I will put a list when I list these on here on YouTube. I'll put a list, and you can put in for the giveaway. You can tell me what number, and I'm gonna let you do like maybe 3 or 4. You say I love number 1 the best. Next is number 4, and so on. And I'll put your name in there. Or you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put your name on each number. I'll give you 4 chances. And I'll put your name on each number, like 1 through 13. And we'll put them all in different hats and stuff, unless we just have like one person that wants a specific one, or maybe nobody. And then we'll draw. And then I'll get with you, and have you pay the shipping, and we'll get them shipped out to you with a tracking number and everything, and then you can decide where you want to hang it. You can, of course, the edges will be trimmed off before I mail these to you, and then you can simply put them on your wall with some people use the Velcro wall hangers. Some people use like the little glue tabs, whatever you're gonna use, or you can frame it. That's totally up to you.
Could I make a suggestion on that?
What?
Maybe not trim it off, and that way if they want to have a frame.
The reason I want to trim it off is because I have pets, so there's some pet hair.
Okay.
And I don't want to ship this stuff to you. There's only just a few hairs, but still, I just think it's nasty.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, I gotta leave it to you because you think.
Yeah, there's a little bit of hair here and stuff, and that's gonna happen with the adhesive, unless you don't have pets. So, I'm gonna trim that off. Yes, I just don't want to. I don't want to mail it that way. So.
How'd you get so incredibly smart?
I don't know.
Okay.
I got dropped on my head. But I want to thank you guys because that does help, even just that, because it gave me something else to think about instead of the paint. And so then I'll be thinking about this a whole lot, and we've been needing to go through these anyway. I hate to have a big stack of stuff that I've done. That's why I haven't done any more diamond painting, because I'm like, if I'm going to have a big stack, and I really need to do the diamond painting out here. I don't have the space in my room. I've got all this art stuff out, happily. And, I also want to do some sewing and stuff. But I think I'm going to have to do that if we have room back in the back bedroom.
Yeah.
I would like to have a little sewing area. So, when you have a lot of crafts, I'm going to get my yarn organized and stuff, so that's more effective. We're kind of splitting the room. I don't know if you're going to... Well, you're going to be working in there some, aren't you? Yeah, I hope so.
Well, I'm going to...
You have your scroll saw.
Well, the scroll saw I'll probably do in there.
Yeah.
I've got the drill press.
And your rock tumbler.
And the rock tumbler.
Right.
So. And then as soon as I can find the findings for the jewelry making.
We will. Hey, we will. Okay.
I
will get in there. I planned on getting in there with you this week to go through some of the boxes and yes, no, and help do, manage some of my craft stuff. But, when you have stuff happen that you're not able to be mobile.
Yeah. I'm
barely, honestly, able to get around with the cane right now. I'm looking at Brad's walker more and more because it's that bad. I mean, but, yeah, I hate to have a bunch of stuff that I've done sitting around. Like I said, if you get bored, you can always, do some Mod Podge on these.
Yeah.
I have the Mod Podge.
Yeah.
And I have more sponge brushes.
Yeah. And I want to get out, I know where my router table is. I know where my router...
But I'm talking about that. If you could just do a couple a night and let them dry, dude.
I can do that.
Okay.
Okay. The Mod Podge, it doesn't have to be done outdoors?
No.
Okay.
Oh. And I was just looking at, you had that extra desk right there.
Yeah.
I mean, if you just want to and it dries pretty fast, but I mean, if you want to do just a few a night and stuff, that would be a big help. Because I want to get these out to you guys, so, I want to get these out to you guys. I have some wreaths to finish. I haven't been doing the wreaths as much as I wanted to because I'm a little discouraged with the cost of shipping right now.
Oh, Lord.
And I'm a little discouraged and really cost of everything. I was going to buy, I love Dr. Pepper Zero. Specifically Dr. Pepper Zero. I love it. Don't I? But I was going to get 12 packs of it, and it was almost $24. I can't pay that. I'm not going to pay that. I did not get it. I'm like, no, I'll drink iced tea. So once in a while when I have one, it'll be a big treat. I just can't afford, and we were laughing at meat prices.
Oh, Lord.
What was it? It was $9.99 a pound.
New York strip steak.
Yeah. And you had some ground prime rib that was $8.99 a pound. But then there were just some normal things like deli turkey breast was like $8.99 a pound. I'm like, are you insane?
Mm-hmm.
And this is Food Lion, because I was doing that well because I was gonna get pop, and then we usually get our meat from there. We didn't pick up any meat because we decided not to get that pork loin.
Yeah.
And we did get some. What do they like? Those sausages.
Oh, they're almost like a smoked sausage.
They're almost like a smoked sausage, but they come in a big box so you can separate them. They're not very expensive either. I think they're like $3.99
something like
or
that.
$4.49
Yeah.
for a pretty big box. And because what we're trying to do is provide more protein for especially Brad. I know what you guys are saying with the gout. Be careful with that. I know. Yeah, I'm probably not going to eat any of it because, of the gout. But have some of that cooked up and have some different options for Brad. We've gotten in a bad habit of basically really eating one meal a day. The problem with that then is you get hungry later at night and you're snacking more. So what we're trying to do is have more protein ready. And so it would be easy. Because Brad and I are snackers, especially Brad really is a snacker. And that's fine, but we just got to be able to have
Snack on the right stuff.
Yeah, definitely. Because it's too easy to get too carb heavy. I mean, look at all your snacks that you think are so yummy and stuff. Yeah, that's how, so, I mean, I think a lot of people think that fat people don't know anything about nutrition. We probably know more about nutrition than most of the nutritionists.
Yep.
We've been through so many diets and we educated ourselves on, and I have to be so careful, and so does Brad. Brad's really been fighting, just as of this week, fighting higher blood sugar. And he knows, and right away he's accessing what he's assessing what he's eating. We kind of go over that because we help each other that way. He'll say, hey, I don't know why, and we're like, okay, well, what have you been eating? Because even though Brad and I are both diabetics and we might eat the same things, our bodies react so differently, like to corn or to tortilla chips, so you kind of go over what he's eating, if it was something new, if he was stress eating, which he was doing some of, and stuff. And I don't know what you did differently last night, but you went from, what was your blood sugar yesterday?
190.
Okay, do you mind me? Well, too late now.
Yeah.
His blood sugar yesterday was 190, which is very alarming. Well, today it was 113. So, what did you do differently?
I cut out most of the carbs.
Yep.
I mean, I had 2 graham crackers.
Right.
And then I had not a Brad handful, but a small handful of tortilla chips.
Oh, that's good.
And
Yeah,
what
we talk about doing, and he's the one that came up with this, was to do a single portion in a Ziploc bag. And I wondered why you wanted all the sandwich bags.
Mm-hmm.
And he'll put them in that and take that to his bedroom and leave the bag out here. Because it's so easy to sit there and, you guys all know this, to open up a bag of chips and you're just watching TV and no. And before you know it, you're like,
what happened to the bag?
yeah. So I'm really proud of you. That's really wonderful. Like Brad said, he has to work super hard. You do actually have, or did actually have, more severe diabetes than I did. And then I took that turn where you almost died. I was in that diabetic coma. And I worked really hard to recover from that. But now I'm pretty good on.
Yeah, you're doing very well.
It was a little high today, but I knew why and stuff. So, and also, when your body is stressed out by anything, it doesn't have to be an infection, but even if you injure yourself, they say that your blood sugar, your diabetes and stuff will reflect it. So, part of that might have been stress too then with you. But as far as the hip and stuff, he's doing fantastic. The incision looks fantastic. I mean, it does. They do those so much nicer than they used to on the incisions. That's just a real thin line. You saw how
Wow.
big mine is with the gallbladder, and that's just, I'm amazed. I am still amazed at how they redid the hardware in him, and he is doing so well. It just kind of blows my mind. It's like, wow, how lucky are you to live in a country and to have accessible doctors that can do that kind of stuff that really, really transforms your life.
Yeah.
It's just amazing to me.
Well, and it's kind of fun walking in your bedroom and dropping my pants and say, here, look at this. The scar.
He was doing that last night. I'm like, whoa, whoa. Because I wasn't ready, and I'm like, whoa. Couldn't warn me. You know, I'm like, no. See, the foot, the owie, and he's like, here, look at my scar. He does that to me, you know. Of course, last night, I could tell his back was hurting, so I made him take one of his painkillers and some Tylenol, and then I didn't give him any warning, and I have some spray of the is it icy hot spray, and I just started spraying that on his back, and I think he was like, whoa!
Yeah.
I didn't give him a choice.
No.
I could tell by the way he was sitting and rocking that it was hurting.
Yeah.
You know, they have those thumper massager things that are only about $40 there at Walmart and on Amazon. I have some in the cart if you want to look at them.
Okay.
And they're what the massage therapists use, and it will out different kinds of different heads you can put on. You can thump the crap out of your thighs. Because that's what he's always wanting to do.
Yeah.
Well, look on Amazon.
I will.
Go run now and do it.
Yes, ma'am.
Bam!
But, you know, it's like, I don't know why my quadriceps are hurting so badly. And, you know, and
because you're up walking around a lot more than you were, dude. You are. Dude! He loves it when I call him dude.
Dude. You know, but it's like, it shouldn't, with that, I wouldn't think that I'm using my quads as much. I would think it'd be more my hamstrings and then down in my calf.
I don't know.
So
I don't live in your body. I don't know.
There's only room for one of us.
Yeah. Yeah. And what would I do if I left this body? Then I'd be in your body, and there'd be two of us in one body, and I'd fight for space, and I'd have to shove you off into the floor, and then my body would just be here sagged in a chair going. And poor little Jellybean would jump on just all this saggy skin and go, where's my mom? Where's my mom? You know how frantic she gets?
Oh, yeah.
Like yesterday, I went in, I had to do the lab work, and we took her, and she was crying so bad when I was leaving. Brad had to hold her back to go, and then Brad said the minute she saw me walk out of there and stuff, that she just went ballistics again.
Yeah, that was an explosion of happiness.
Yeah, she's pretty. She's pretty. I wish you guys could see, because she's a very, very, very happy dog.
Yeah. Very
playful and stuff. It's just, like I said, with the bladder issue and with having had so many litters and so close together and stuff, and it just really has destroyed her ability to hold her urine and stuff. Like Brad said, she doesn't know any better. She'll be right next to you and squat.
Yeah.
I mean, she's wearing a diaper, but she just doesn't know any.
Yeah.
You know, and you can take her diaper off and get her outside and stuff, and she still just doesn't.
Yeah.
You know, but if you lived all your life in a kennel too, you would be that way too.
Yeah.
You know.
And we did when we first got her. We really, really tried hard.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And with that also is you don't want to scold her, because if you scold her, it's just like that is the end of the world. That
and then she gets so afraid too.
Yeah.
You can tell that there was somebody that hit on her, because there for a long time when you go to pet her on her head and stuff, she'd, you know, and I mean, one time she though was on me, loving me up, and she let go of her bladder. I mean, she just can't.
Yeah.
You know, the vet said there really wasn't anything they could really do about it. I mean, you know, she's nearing 7 years old, and so you know, that's the choices you have. Is I would put wee pad down. I know some people do that. They have problems with their dog, but she will just, she will pee on the bed. She'll pee if she's on you. She just wherever, and it just so. I mean, it wouldn't do any good. And I love her, and I will happily change her diapers for the rest of her life. That's what it takes. I mean, special needs animals mean just that, special needs. It's no different really than an adult that has to be diapered. It's just the way it is. It doesn't make her less of a dog. She's playful. She's very loving. She's a character. She's not afraid that you're gonna hit her or anything. She's doing really well. So that's all you can do. I love her to death. I love all my babies, right, Charlie? Charlie was playing hard to get, weren't you, last night?
Yes, he was.
He was playing with me where he wouldn't look at me, he wouldn't give me a kiss or anything. And then you feel him kind of nudging closer to you. And when Charlie decides he's gonna, nudge and be right next to you, you know it. And then he starts kind of like moving the whole bed, moving all the covers off the bed.
Yeah.
He was rubbing up against you.
Yep. Well, and when he does that thing where he drops one shoulder and puts it on the ground or whatever surface, and his butt is pretty much straight in the air, and he starts pushing into you, that you realize how strong a dog he is. Because,
when he and I were having a come to Jesus meeting about I was going to be doing his toenails Monday, and he kept pulling back. He's so strong, and it's like, and my arm is weak enough because it's like, but we got it done, right, Charlie? Did we get it done? I know. Mom has to take care of you guys. So we ordered, I'll just show you the flap because the box kind of got disintegrated, I guess, during shipping. Oh, maybe I can get it. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we did get in, this is what I ordered, the Fancy Feast. It's the classic pate. It's cod, sole, and shrimp feast. The other one is the salmon, and the other one is the whitefish and tuna. So I was just afraid of her. She's going through 2 cans of this basically a day now, and I think that'll work out best. Is give her a can of this, and at night give her the creamy delights, and that way she's not coming and getting us all hours of the night because she's hungry too. So again, she's special needs now because she's elderly enough. She's almost 21. If not, maybe she is 21. And she's definitely special needs on a few different things. And go ahead.
Pretty much all of us that live in the house are special needs.
Yeah. Or needful. Just plain needful. Sometimes we're specially needful. Yeah, I mean, nobody falls into, and no animal falls into just a perfect cookie cutter, this is the way they should be. And I know, unless you're a breeder and you are showing dogs, and then of course you guys have your, what is that, AKC? No.
American Kennel Club, yeah.
Okay, you have those specific qualifications. I'd be more likely to take the, hey honey, can you watch that? That 21-year-old cat is climbing on my plant stand. Being naughty.
Yeah, Angel.
Thank you. Yeah, she's gonna go climb on my plant stand. See, she's feeling better. Because she's back to knocking everything off. She's back to like that. She doesn't need to climb on my plant. Then she has a window seat we bought her over here. She just wants to be naughty.
Yep.
21 years old, she acts like she's maybe 10. Because like now she feels good again, so.
Well, and I've got to, at night I've got to be careful what I leave on the counters in the kitchen.
Yeah, because whatever you want to have knocked off, go ahead and leave it there.
You okay?
You guys, be glad you don't hear what I usually say, because there'll be some colorful language. But it helps just getting your mind off of it, like visiting with you guys and stuff. I mean, that does help. You see, my mood is better and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what are you doing? Loading up all your cat food cans, Angel? You got plenty because you know somebody gifted you a whole big 24 pack of the salmon, and I just got you more, and then you got 2 great big things of the creamy delight.
Mm-hmm.
So she said, and I did finally get a couple things of cat litter. That wasn't easy to find. So, and then they put all of the cat litter and what was it else in that box? There was something else.
That spray, bug spray.
Yeah, the really strong ortho, hi baby girl, spray. Okay, come here. I know. Come here. Oh my goodness. Hi, how you doing today? Are you a good girl? Are you a good girl? Hey, mama, baby, huh? Brad was watching her give me kisses last night.
That was cool.
Yeah, because see, they must have gotten after her really super bad, and so she wouldn't do it, but she's starting to do it with me now, huh? I know, you know you're safe, right? You've been here over 9 months now. You know we love you, huh? Do we love you, Jellybean? Are you a lover-dover? What are you looking at? What are you looking at? You know, Rebecca's dog does the same thing as Charlie does with the head down and butt up in the air. Yeah. So, I love this. Look at this. What are you doing, pretty girl, huh? What are you doing, baby girl, huh? You just hang out, huh? Okay. Good girl. But, yeah, we're all special.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I never shied away from getting an animal that special needs, unless maybe it had something medically that I could not afford. Then I'm like, sadly, I cannot afford to have the multiple surgeries or whatever, you know. And there are some dogs that would need some pretty expensive, you know. But there are people that can afford it and do adopt them, and that's a beautiful thing. You know, I watched the other day on TikTok, and this woman helped bury all of these babies that have been abandoned. Because if they've been abandoned and they die,
Wow.
you know, so, you know, they give them each a coffin and I assume probably, you know, dress them nice and stuff, and they have a little ceremony. They'll put them all in like one grave, you know, lined up, but they have a little ceremony. I thought, what a wonderful thing to do. And I know there's people that take and buy and make little, almost like little christening gowns and stuff with a matching blanket and stuff for people that lose a baby, stillborn, or even younger in gestation. And so that way, there's something very beautiful that fits them. Usually it's made out of like wedding gowns and stuff that they find that people donate. Beautiful thing. I wouldn't mind making some little blankets that they could wrap the baby in and have, you know, because, you know, at least they know they were loved by a group of us.
Remember when we were still in Wyoming, there was
Watch out, the cat's right over there again.
There was that couple.
See ya?
That
we're going to have to get that where she can't get up on there.
There was that couple that would help, you know, if you had to have a pet put down, and they came and they took care of Max for us.
Oh yeah.
And
well, I just saw the woman and then the vet.
Yeah.
They were not a couple.
I thought they were a couple.
No.
Okay.
She worked for the place that did the cremations.
Okay.
But I mean, they were both wonderful. They came
they were.
And we had Max in the garage, and that we were able to have him put down at home. I really think that's the best bet if you can.
Yeah.
I mean, if you think about it, when you have to take a pet into a vet's office, unless they're not really coherent, it's noisy. They're scared
Yeah.
and everything. And I mean, gosh, we've been there so many times.
Yeah.
You know. But then it all depends on your home. If you have kids around and maybe you don't want them to see that process,
Yeah.
you know, or maybe you have a lot of animals around and it just, you know, wouldn't be
Yeah.
a good thing. That's why we had to have Max out in the garage because we had 5 other dogs at that time.
Yeah.
So, you know.
Yeah.
But anyway, let's not talk about that because that's
Nope.
sad.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about happy stuff.
So yeah, I'm gonna get my stuff together in the next week or two, and I'm gonna start doing these giveaways. The reason I'm not gonna do them like a giveaway a week is because in case some of you guys are interested in 3 or 4 of them, because then you know you have to wait, and you know, and I don't want you to have to pay individual shipping because
Yeah.
you know, that way I can tell you ahead of time. You know, this is what it'll cost. What? No. Look at that baby, honey. She's like a little baby. She is. She is such a love-a-dove. She is, like Brad said, yesterday we were talking and I started crying. Because we were talking about, you know, family members that we love that have passed on and stuff. And me being a woman and me being emotional and stuff, I started crying and she was so frantic to get up on me.
Yeah.
You know. Because there's just people that you just really miss and maybe you wish you would have gotten to say this or that to them. And you know, really they can, well, I believe they can hear it, and once they pass away, all conflicts are resolved and they're at peace. And they want you to be at peace. But still, you wish you could have another conversation with them. So,
yeah.
right? But thank you guys. I do feel better pain-wise. I'm still in, you know, a lot of pain, but it helps just to talk about something else and just get your mind going. Like, that's why I do so many crafts, because if I can think, okay, I can't do this and I can't do that today because of whatever's going on in my body, but I can still do 4 or 5 or 6 other things. I might not be feeling good, but I still sit here and pet this puppy.
Yep.
Right, baby girl? How are you, Jellybean? Are you happy, Dappy? Are you a happy dog?
And it would not hurt her feelings if that's all you did in the course
I
of
know,
the day.
that's all I did. Brad will laugh because at night, I'll be, okay, Brad sits on the end of my bed. Normally he's watching TV, you know, if he's in there. Sometimes he sits out here in the front room. And I'm sitting there and I watch on my laptop, like, YouTube videos and stuff. And it doesn't matter what I'm doing. I can be looming and have my hands full of yarn. She's coming up there on me now, and that's it. And she will basically kind of shove everything aside, like, okay, right? You guys see her little thing on top of it there?
Well, how often are you and I cuddling?
Oh, yeah.
And, you know, we barely start cuddling, and she's right there in
Brad
between
knew last
us.
night I wasn't feeling particularly well, and you know, so I laid back, and he laid back, and it was just about this much room between us, and she filled it.
Yeah, she wedged
right
herself
away,
in.
huh? Like, oh, you guys are there. You guys need to have me between you so you could both pet me now.
Yep.
Right? I love him. I love this baby so much. I love all my babies. You know, it's just such a good dog. I never, ever, ever thought I could love another dog like I did Missy Mama. And, yeah. You can, I know it's so painful when you lose a pet. Like Leanne lost her Maui. It is so painful and your heart is so broken. And it took me over 2 years. And then when you're ready, though, you're like, you know what, I think I'm ready to give another dog. And whatever breed of dog you love, type it in. There is a rescue form.
Yeah.
There is a rescue form somewhere.
Yeah.
You know, and there's so many, even purebreds that just need homes and stuff. And, I mean, if I hadn't done that, she might not be here now. You know, she might not be here now if I hadn't rescued her. And, God, her photo was so horrible and stuff, but there was something about her eyes,
Yep.
and I just had a feeling, and Brad knows when I get that feeling about an animal.
Yep.
And like I said, to do a 5-hour round trip is long, but we did it, and I don't
Yep.
regret it. Right, Jellybean? Right?
I don't have any regrets on any of our critters.
No, I love our animals.
Yeah.
I know, but I'm gonna put you down for just a little bit, okay? But she's like, I really wish you wouldn't. But yeah, I love our critters, but I love you guys too. You guys really help me out, like if I'm in a lot of pain and stuff, because it does help to take the focus off and think about something else.
Yep.
And you know, it does a lot.
It's Nixie.
Oh, is she?
By
Oh.
my bedroom door.
I have to say, I did not really want you to put that coat rack there, but it is nice.
Thank you.
You need to have this little coat rack. And when you put it up so high, I never could put anything up there. I'd have to get a ladder to get up there on them hooks.
Oh, I'm sure you can reach it. Just stand up on your tiptoes.
I'm gonna tiptoe your face.
Wow. Your anger is scaring me.
Good. I've done my job effectively then. Of course, I can't chase after him right now, so, you know.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm surprised you're still awake.
The pain will do that.
I know.
The pain will be like,
Yeah. After the 2 meds I gave you, and I can't believe you're still awake.
like it did not. I fought with him about taking,
Yes, you did.
you know, because they're pretty strong meds, and you couple them together, which you can do, but
No,
still,
Charlie.
I was like, I'm going to be
Charlie,
gone.
no.
But I really don't want to sleep because then I won't
No.
sleep tonight. Not that I will anyway, but, you know, hopefully I will.
Mm-hmm.
So, anyway, I'm going to get off here. I've taken up an hour of you guys'
Holy
time now.
crap.
Thank you guys. Thank you for helping me turn my day around to now it's a more positive day. Now I'm excited about going through these diamond paintings more and getting them ready for you guys to do a big giveaway. So, you know, and then I'm going to go through, I think I have a few patterns of diamond paintings that I bought that I don't particularly really want and maybe don't really want to do. You know how you buy one and you get it and then you're like, if it looked like that, I don't know if I really would have. It's just not my taste. So I'm going to go through that. Maybe all of them I want. I don't know. If I don't, then I'm going to do a giveaway on that. I'm trying to not keep an excess of stuff. I told Brad, you thought you almost had rid of me real fast. Because I can either live in a storage shed in my home, or I can actually have a home. Because think of it, if you are warehousing a lot of things, a lot of possessions, you're living in a shed. I would rather have fewer things or have everything very neatly done and have it be a full functioning, happy house instead of a storage shed.
Yep.
You know, you think about these poor people that are actual hoarders, and they don't mean to be that way. But you can see how it can happen where you want to keep all this stuff.
And I've had to really beat myself up about, you don't need to keep that.
Well, I think too, anytime that you've ever had where your finances were very tight, you learn to save.
Mm-hmm.
You learn to not waste. And also, like, my great-grandmother really greatly impressed on me not wasting things. She was from the Great Depression and stuff, and I even have one of her old ration books. But she really impressed on me not to, my great-grandmother, God bless her, but she would give me even her underwear. Yes, my grandmother pulled me aside and she goes, I know there's underwear in there, just throw them away. Great-grandma thought she was helping, okay? She did. So I told her thank you, and yeah, you want to know how they fit, and they fit great, thank you so much, because I didn't want to hurt her feelings, because she thought she was really doing something, she splurged and bought herself some new ones after maybe 30 years or so. That's the way she was.
I know.
These you could hold up, and they were so threadbare that you could see through them. And she didn't buy them for that. And, but, yeah. But, when you and I both spent a lot of time with our grandparents and stuff. And so the old way is you don't waste.
Yeah.
You do not waste. But in the old days, they didn't have a huge influx of, like, having a lot of stuff. So I'm either going to live in a storage shed and be surrounded by all my stuff, but then I can't really function because I have so much stuff, or else I'm going to streamline it where it's more functional. And that's what we're working on doing. We have some appliances, like we have extra air fryers and stuff now that we're going to be donating. You know, all that extra stuff we have, we're going to donate. So.
Yeah.
Right?
Wasn't it Grandma Anna about the wrapping paper?
Yes. Yes. Every Christmas, you know, all us kids be over there. There were 5 grandkids. And so my great-grandma was like, save the wrapping paper. Well, she came from the era where wrapping paper was very precious. And so you would wrap a gift, but you wouldn't tear the paper, and then you would fold it back up, and you would use it for something else. And the bows, too, of course.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and so you just learned. But some of my cousins and stuff would just dive into their unwrapping presents. They'd be ripping that paper, and Grandma Anna was not having it. Great-grandma was not having it. She was.
Oh, yeah.
But she was really bad about, like, my grandmother would say, my grandmother would throw away some hot dogs. My great-grandmother would go down. I know I told the story before. She would get the stuff out of the garbage, and she would boil them in vinegar and eat them. Make my grandmother so mad, because my grandmother's like, you know, if she needs hot dogs, I'll buy her hot dogs. No, she had a full fridge of stuff. She had to, when she passed away and we had to clean out the downstairs, she must have had over 10 bags of the lemon heads. You know, I mean, but that was...
I think it was closer to 30 bags.
Maybe, but that was, you know, how she was.
Yeah.
I mean, God bless her soul, but I learned a lot from her, though. I learned how to cook from her and my grandmother, you know, and she had a pretty rough life. She did. And then she always lived downstairs. My grandfather actually dug out and made a basement down there, fully functioning one and stuff, and that's where she always lived. I never knew her living anywhere else.
Yeah.
She had a red, you know, the Roadrunner cars?
Oh, yeah.
She had a red one. That was her last vehicle. That was her last vehicle. Yeah.
You know how many people would kill for that car?
Yeah. It sold really fast when she quit driving. You know, it had just a few scratches on it.
Yeah.
We knew it was time to not let her drive anymore. She'd come home and there would be some new dents in the vehicle. And you'd ask her what she'd done. Oh, nothing. Because see, the thing was that if I was over, she always went grocery shopping on Sundays after church. So if we were all over, I saw great-grandma, and she always had to park across the street way down there, remember?
Yeah.
And, well, you know, you didn't know when she was driving. But, so I would go out there and help her carry in groceries. Finally, I got where my cousins and stuff were all helping too, because, you know, you don't need to make great-grandma carry that all across the street, get through the gate, then all the way down the sidewalk into her apartment, you know, so, yeah.
Did she have that chair, the electric chair that goes up and down the
Yeah,
stairs?
but she didn't, well, yeah, but back before that, she didn't have it. Back when we were helping with the groceries and stuff. She did all of my grandparents' laundry, and she was a very meticulous laundress. That's how she made money during the Great Depression, was taking in people's laundry. And so, I mean, she was you only did laundry once a week, and, I mean, the steps she went through to get them whites, whew, man, but, you know, and she'd iron everything, and I mean, she even ironed my grandfather's handkerchiefs.
Wow.
Yeah. She was an ironer, too. You know, that would be a whole thing, but she'd go up and get dirty clothes, and she'd bring back all the clean, and
I didn't get to talk to her near as much as I would have liked to.
Yeah, she was, you know, she was a neat lady. She was born in the year 1900, so, you know. Yeah, but I learned a lot from her. I always thought she was so pretty, too, because as she aged, she had just pure white hair, eventually. And, you know, one time she was in the newspaper just because she was at the senior center getting her flu shot.
Oh,
Somebody
really?
just thought she was so pretty.
Wow.
Not just a makeup on or anything, but she really was, you know, I always marveled at how pretty I thought she was. And when I first knew her as a child, she was a very large lady. And as with everybody, as you age, you get smaller and smaller. And when she passed away, she was just a tiny little thing. My grandma would get mad too because great grandma would decide she wanted to have like a new pantsuit or something. So she would buy the size she used to wear. And this thing is just swimming on her, and my grandmother's like, oh Lord, I can't go with her, because look, it's just swimming on her, you know? So finally, it has to go with her and make sure that stuff actually fit, because, you know, it was okay if it was a dress, you know, you can always put a belt, or, not that she really did, but, you know, the thing about wearing house dresses. I always remember that. I always have a safety pin up here. You know, so anyway, that's a little bit about my family history, but I really do thank you guys, because you guys have helped me kind of cross that bridge with the pain. I really appreciate it. You know, it's nice to talk about something else, so you just sit there and you think about how horrible you're feeling, and you can't do anything about it. I mean, it is what it is. I'm not the only person in the world having a gout attack or having fibro, whatever, you know, just having an autism attack. So, but I will live to see another day. Right, honey?
That's exciting.
Alright, well, I love you guys, and I do cherish you. What are you eating out there?
I'm bagging up the taquitos.
Oh. Are you out there eating? I'm like, what is he eating out there? The crumbs. He's, like I said, he's a snacker. He's one of these, always this. You do this. With, you know, little bits of here, like if I was cleaning strawberries, he'd be, you know. I'm just teasing you. It's not a bad thing.
Okay.
Oh my God, are we going that way again?
No, I'm fine.
Are you done yet?
Almost.
Okay. How about now?
Okay.
Alright, was it good for you?
No.
Are you heartbroken?
I am.
Okay, don't make my tea super strong this time, dude. If you could throw the tea against the wall and it just kind of slides down because it's a gel, that means you made it way too strong. You know? That made things pucker on me. I didn't know it could pucker. Because that tea was so strong. This mint tea he made was so strong, people. He loves the extreme mint. You know, the kind that you put in your mouth and it will... I don't, but he does. And this iced tea he made was super strong, and it was super strong minty. I mean, he had me take a drink of it. I'm like, oh, Lord. What? What kind are you making now? Is there any flavor in it?
No, I'm just...
No, put a trier in there or something. No?
It's too late.
Why?
Because I've already made half
Why'd
of it.
you do it like that?
Because you didn't like the mint.
No, I did not like the
I know,
mint.
and I'm afraid to put any kind of flavors in it, because
Oh, Lord.
then you're not going to like it.
Well, not if you make it where it's... If you just pour half a glass, let me sip it, and I'll tell you if I have to dilute it half. What? You love me.
I do, but I can't take this criticism anymore.
Are you done yet?
I can't take the criticism.
Yeah, you can.
No, I can't.
How long have we been married?
34 years.
And how many days have I given you crap?
36 years worth of days.
Uh-huh, and there's been a few days I haven't, and then what happened?
And then I said hallelujah.
No, what happened?
I thought you were mad at me.
I know, see? So, I have to, but you do make stuff way too strong. You make the manly tea. When we got together, I used to drink really weak coffee.
Oh, Lord.
And Brad always just called it colored water. And now he's gotten it over where we drink really strong coffee. I love it now, but, you know, you had to gently get me that way.
I did.
It'll be the same way with the iced tea.
Yep.
Okay? But I'm going to drink more iced tea because it's cheaper.
Yeah.
And it actually is better for you, so,
yeah,
you know.
really is.
So, anyway, okay, now I'm really letting you go. Don't look at me. I can't talk to you anymore because it's like an hour and 15 minutes into this. You got chores to do. I got some to do. I'm going to figure out what to do that I don't have to be up on my foot. There's some things I can do in the bedroom. I might even be able to vacuum because actually, because of the way my room is set up, I can pretty much sit on my bed and slide all the way down my bed and over the footrest and vacuum. So I could still probably vacuum. My floor really kind of needs it. Or Brad will tell me not to do it.
Yep.
So anyway, I love you guys and I do cherish your friendship so very much. And I want to thank you again because you guys really do help. And you guys remember that if you're in a lot of pain, to try to focus on something else. It does help. And I hope you're having a great day. I hope you have a fun weekend planned. And everybody say bye, Brad.
Bye, Brad.
Bye, guys.